Hello again. This is our writing notes for Monday, April 20th, 2020. Writing, we're still in the narratives. Had a fun time reading you guys' papers over the last week. One of our standards that you will see posted on there is W5.10. And that standard talks about writing routinely and using revisions. That is why we're doing what we're doing with the multiple drafts. It is part of the writing process. You want to familiarize yourself with it. Another standard, I'm not sure I have that one posted on there, but it talks about writing. There's a strong correlation. If you get bored and want to do a study on the correlation between reading and writing, they are close cousins. They are friends. Reading helps writing, and writing helps reading. They go together. Again, if you get even more bored and you want to look up again on Google something called Daily 5, and you will see that writing is a piece of the Daily 5. You want to be able to have a routine of how you will write moving forward in life. Whether or not you believe me or not, and that's up to you, but you will be doing lots of writing in your future. Whether or not it's at this school, as you go into the middle school, the high school, and hopefully you guys, as you go into college, writing is a key piece of life. The computers we use for revision and editing, but the ability to write, and the standard says write, all the standards say write and not type, is a critical base component of what you want to be having. That is why we're continuing to do this, and my goal and my hope is for all of you, when you move on, for the next however many years you're going to be in education, and then even when you're working, you're going to need to write, even if it's just simply taking notes. I want you to have this routine down of writing a 5-paragraph paper with the elaboration and detail. So when someone says, I need you to write an essay, I need you to write a paper, you're going to be thinking, I know how to do that. I'm going to go with a 5-paragraph, might turn into 5 papers, but at this point in time, 5-paragraph process. You want it to be routine. You want it to be like your multiplication facts, like breathing, like walking. One of my tests I had to take to get my license was called a CBEST test, the California Basic Education Standard, something like that. It was about 12 years ago. But a 5-paragraph paper is what I needed for the writing portion of that. And again, that was to get a teaching license. So I'm not doing this to try to be mean, trying to twist your arms. It also just, a little bit of dedication, a little bit of determination, a little bit of focus. So please continue to work on your writing so it's a routine for you. Keep in mind when you're writing, and this isn't a huge thing, but I do want it'd be nice to get, again, the imaginative narratives and the personal narratives. If you've got a bunch of personal narratives built up, that's great. I got one student, she or he's given me a paper a week, which is awesome. It's fun, but don't the personal narratives I really enjoyed when I was younger, but imaginative narratives can be a lot of fun as well. Let your mind wander, or think of something you enjoy doing, and then you can turn it into an imaginative story. Maybe even a story you've written as a personal narrative, now turn it into like a dream or a goal, and that can be your imaginative one. Again, an imaginative narrative does not have to be about aliens and space or something like that. It can be about a horse riding dream. It can be about a dirt bike riding, a baking one. You become a famous chef, something like that. Famous athlete, anything along those lines, actor, anything you like to do, you can make that into an imaginative narrative. Anyway, keep writing. So it's routine, and you know the process, you know the procedures: pre-write, rough draft, edit, revision, and then into that final. Anyway, I really do enjoy reading your stories. Keep up your good work with that, and talk to you down the road. Adios.